Guys, I'm very, very sorry. My thing is not connected. Okay, let me just connect my 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 device so you can. But but this will be brief only for 20 minutes because it is Sunday. Because yeah, I had something going on around 8, so I couldn't be with you guys. Okay. Mm, anyway, I can just go through these three as fast as I can, and because we won't do it for 30 minutes. Okay. So the first thing is Euro GBP. What do we have here? What do we have here? Okay. What we have here is a minute. What we have in the daily time frame is confusing, but what we have in the weekly time frame is very straightforward and impressing, right? Because you can see the weekly time frame price has clearly taken out all these lows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then when you look at the daily time frame, everything is just a bit scattered, right? Prices all over the place. So what do we do in this case? Huh? Uh, uh, price tested this level, and if you look at the forward time frame, on the daily time frame itself, we can see that I can still sell this pair very much perfect. I just need what? I just need price to come back in this zone and the daily time frame and now reject strongly the bearish time frame. Okay. So this is what I mean. I need price to push further back up, which is almost impossible. How? Because of this weak rejection here. So there's a high possibility that price will be its intention will be trying to fill out this week here. Okay. But it will be stopped and paused at this level. Okay. So what do we do? It is good, guys. When price will test this level, the daily will be forced not to break at this point. Why? Because it's a weekly retest level, right? Okay. So when we're at this level, then we'll just wait for price to give us an rejection, possibly a bearish holding candle. Okay. If we get that, well, then if you switch to a forward time frame, you see how this will make a bit more sense. The forward time frame, we will need price to make a new lower high and a new lower low and a new lower high like that. Okay, so that we can now have a shift at this point here. You see? So uh, in this case, that's why you saw me saying there's a chance that price might fill out this week. Okay. Uh, so why I can add this pair is one thing. This pair is very much volatile. A Monday candle can be at this point, and the Tuesday candle can be back at this level, or in a week, or in 2 days. So the best thing we can play out this is if you look at the weekly time frame, uh, not here where I'm putting this, it should be right around this level. Uh, this price, this price is selling, that's the call. And the daily is also showing us it will sell. The moment it gives us a very good indication here. Okay. Uh, then the 4-hour time frame, that's the only bad part, is that it's scattered, it's everywhere. Okay. So what we'll be waiting for, since this can happen in a day, we'll just be waiting for, in this case, in the 4-hour time frame, I need price to make a new high and then shift and then we'll sell. Okay. Uh, so that's the thing we'll be waiting for. Okay. And that can happen because price can easily come at this level, give you a weak rejection and still close at this level. And then like what I'm saying is the daily can still close at this point, but with the weak rejection, that takes out the 4-hour high and even takes out the 4-hour high low at the same time in one day. Okay. So what we just have to put in our mind is we want the daily to come at this level and then we can uh, analyze the sell for ourselves. Okay. Yeah, that's what we shall do. Uh, the next thing is AUDNZD, right? Uh, here, the game is simple. Mm, I can't see my. Okay. We just need price to break below this level. That's all. That's all. Mm, that's the only thing we need. Okay. And if you want to make even this interesting, you can even push this up here and just say, we just need price to break below this level, that's all. Okay. Um, uh, so this is why I like this pair. The analysis is simple. Okay. Let's see how the weekly closed. The only bad part is the weekly closure. Okay. So I might skip this one again this week. So I can give chance for the weekly time frame to finally close with a bearish candle. Okay. Okay. Because price price is above this level one, above the OG level, was supposed to sell from here. Two, price closed with the weekly bullish decision candle. Again, three, it's almost taken out there. Weekly lower high. So it's risky to place a sell at this point because I need to be selling below this level. You see, So that's why you might just keep this for next week. Okay. Then the last one is Euro CHF. Yeah. Finally, price rejected at this level and engulfed the weekly time frame. So what do we do next as traders? Hmm? What we do next is the weekly time frame is set. Let's see the daily time frame. The daily time frame is bearish. Okay. At this point here, it's bullish, sorry. So we'll be waiting for price to. The only way we can wait for sales is if price breaks this level. And you can see if it breaks this level, this will not be my OG level. Okay. So this instantly shows that these two, I can keep them for next week. Why? Because in this case for Euro CHF, I need price to make a new higher high, so the daily can shift at my OG level. You see? So I can at least be selling at this point, not this level. You see? So just right there, that right there makes you say, okay, it's not ready for this week. Okay? Even if the weekly closed in a very strong engulfing candle and the 4-hour time frame is bullish. So this should also show you that price is willing to play around this level more before you can actually sell. Okay. Okay. So these two, they stay here instantly. I only have questions on these two here. This one also, it stays next week. Because I want the weekly to have a final retest at this point. This one also is the one we are saying might go to next week, to this week. So, but we'll make the final decision. But with the way it's looking with all this analysis I've done, these three might stay for next week. Okay. So when we meet next time, we'll go through these three. We meet again the other three, third time, we'll go through this one and the final one, this one, and pick the pair. So that's it, and thank you for watching. Mm. Welcome back, guys. So I told you when we meet, we can continue the next three, which are these two pairs here. These ones. Okay. Mm. So now you have AUDJPY, right? Uh, if we try to delete everything. Mm, Try to delete everything. Yeah, you can notice that price made a lower low. Okay, price made a break, and price made for the forward time frame, maybe for the weekly time frame. So in this case, you can see the weekly time frame has made another lower low. But our plan first was price to touch this level, and it didn't. Uh, so we are now working with this level here. Okay, this one here. Okay, because if we reduce the situation in this form, we can see uh, this lower high led to a new lower low. You see? So this is where price is likely to retest before we can see a sell. Okay. Mm. So on the daily time frame, you can also see right about the same thing that price is making what? Mm. How I can see this is Monday, this was Friday. Okay, this is our weekly low high, and this is our weekly lower low here, right? So what do we do next? Mm, what we do next is simple. Mm, just simply wait for price to come back here. Okay, when price comes back here, that's when we can lead our master sale. Mm. In this case, what do we do? In the daily time frame, uh, here we have to be honest with ourselves. Okay. Mm, can we consider this as a lower high? In case, can we consider the daily to be in this way? One is the lower high, and this is the lower low. This is option one. Okay. Or two, uh, this point. So can we consider this as our new lower high? Okay. So we are now questioned here. Now deeply questioned. One, we are questioned if we trust our rules. Two, we are questioned to see if we only pick pairs because we like them. Mm. So in this case, uh, this is a bit tricky, I can't lie. Mm. This is a very big tricky situation. Mhm. I like it when it's a clear shift. This situation here is still, it's almost the same with this situation here, this one here. But this one is a bit better because can clearly see that quite right, yes, this push led to this high. You see? Uh, but for this one here, the price here, no, that's because let me try to check on my phone. What is another? Try to check my order account. It's months since I traded in this pair. Mm, yeah, you know, I think we're trying to see how this is looking in other pairs, right? In other brokers, okay, let me just try one different. Mm, let me just move some here. Great. This is a digit file. Day bank. Oh, yeah, as I know, it's still flat. It's very much bearish. Let's try under. That's for this pair. for Rwanda also. Price is not clear. It's still bearish. There's no any. This is remember I was telling you some broker I used. It's similar with this kind of move. It's also still bearish. The majority of the brokers are bearish. But this one is a big question. Okay. Even though we know what route to follow, it's just a big question. So what do we do in this case? Huh? Because we don't want to be found doing the wrong thing, okay? Okay. In this case, it's not okay, it's just not clear. It's clear on the upper side. This is how the upper side looks. But the lower side is in this direction. Okay? It's in this direction. This is this is how the structure is looking. Then price drops in this way. This is how we are looking. So, this way. So what can we do now in this case? Hmm? Since we failed to make a move, uh, since below, okay. If we accept that there is no any new lower low and lower high, uh, I just don't like the way this one is looking. You see? Yes, the upper side you can see there is that curve forming right there, but the downside is just more of a line. Okay, so I won't regard this as a low and lower high. Okay, so if anything goes wrong, it's our choice. Okay, we will then learn that, oh, this was actually a low high, or this wasn't a low high. Okay, uh, but since this is what we're playing with, uh, we now need to wait for price to come back. The goodness is we have a daily OG level at this point here. 1, 2, 3. You see? So we can use this level, okay? Because it's in the same range with the weekly OG level. If you see it, you see? Um, just that the last touch where price might touch is that point there, which is within the range, you see? So we can use that level. So we can say we expect price to come back here, the daily time frame, and the forward time frame is bearish also. So when price will be retesting to go bullish, like I was explaining earlier. And what happens when we're here? The same story. Wait for price to shift. Once it shifts, retests, give us an entry. The daily time frame, give us that daily holding candle we need, and then we sell. You see? Just like that.
Eurocard. Mm, I would have wanted to buy this pair now, but the daily is bearish. Okay, because that's what price decided to do. Because instead of just retesting here, as it was supposed to do, price decided to make a high. So now that it's at the OG level, it's bearish. So I can't buy. So I need price to make a new lower high and a new lower low, and then shift it at this same level. Then I can be able to buy this pair. Okay. Apart from that, it remains on waiting. Okay, or pending anywhere. Okay, because of just this small shift here, and the weekly time frame closed in a very strong bearish engulfing. So what does this mean? This means that there's a high chance that price can come back at this level. You see? Because this is the point that led to this new high. Okay, this one here. The point where price left us and decided not to give us any entry. Okay. So we'll see how price will react at both these two areas this week. Okay. And if what we're saying is true, where we are saying price should come back here, it means uh when price makes a new lower high and a new lower low, it signifies as this touch here and respects this level on the weekly time frame, so that when it shifts here, everything is set. Okay. And the good part with this level will only be bearish once price takes out this low here. Okay. Mm. So then you can have questions that how come this one we've considered it a low? Look how price was coming back here and dropping. You see? And you see this angle led to this point, and you see the drop led to this angle. There is direction here, clear direction. Okay? Compared to what we are seeing in ADJPY. So with this kind of retest, bearish close, it's a very good idea we lay low for now on this pair. Uh, this is one of the trickiest analysis I'll go through today. And the bad part is it's short. Uh, if you look at this clearly, uh, one, price is bullish, you see? This is the weekly high low, and this is the weekly high, right? And price is at the edge of what? Going bearish. Okay? And yeah, you can ask yourself, why didn't it break? Then why did it do all this? Hmm? This should show you that the analysis was right about the selling power, the buying power. It's just that the US economy is good right now, but still it's just kind of resisting and respecting the technicals. Okay? So since we're at this level here, uh in the weekly time frame. We are still bullish. We can still look for buys. But the good idea, the best idea we can go about this is waiting for all these weekends. Okay? So if we can know price was successful in breaking above this level here on the weekly time frame. Okay? This is what we want to see from price. Because right now it's risky. Any red candle can make this price drop forever and ruin the whole plan for GBP USD this year. Daily time frame, you can also see that price has been bearish throughout the time we were bullish on the weekly time frame. You see, price has been bearish once it took out this level. So this time we've just been trying to find where price can go bullish, but price keeps on making lower lows and no retests at all. Okay, and the price dies and then moves in a new director. This new director doesn't know me, so he just starts selling, and he gives me an opportunity to rethink my thoughts of selling when price is at this level, right? But what I do here is just do nothing to save myself, okay? Because already the daily time frame is below the weekly level. So if this wants to invite me next month, yeah, I need price to to break above this level and go bullish from the daily time frame and close with a strong bullish candle. Then I'll believe that okay, we are going somewhere. And then I'll take this trade back to its right position. Okay, which is this level here. Okay. Many might boo or think I'm crazy, but that's where price wants to go. Okay, and for now, you'll see. The moment price just breaks above here on the daily time frame, weekly time frame, my brother, when you enter this trade, I know it's a daily time frame, but when you enter this buy here, you end up making what? Here, if you come out 1 to 7, if you wait for the break, 1 to 9, if you hold to the take profit, 1 to almost 15. Yeah. Mm. And all this can happen the moment the daily chooses to shift at this level. Yeah. So uh, this is what I know. And on the weekly time frame, the GPUSD4 time frame, price wants to crazy. Price wants to crazy up itself. Price wants to buy. Price wants to buy. Okay. Uh, so we'll wait for our price will respect these levels. Then we can use an entry to any section. Okay. So I think that's it. Now see you in the next session. Now we'll discuss the other three. But this one, definitely on pending, and this one, maybe this one can give us some tension to talk about. So next we'll see these three. Take care, guys. we can now deal with three, which is USD JPY and USD CAD, right? So I think this is the last meeting, last meeting. Let's see. Yeah, it's the last one. Uh, then after that, can call it a week. That's done. Okay, let's prepare our week. So we have AUD USD. As you can see, this one is not different from GBP USD. I was planning to sell in both of them. As you can see, for this one, I even dropped down the OG level. For this one, I didn't. But still, it's still the same analogy. So here, all we've been looking for all this time is to buy. Okay, this is our higher low, and this has been our high all this time, right? So what did price do though? That's the most important question. Uh, Price ended up not breaking below this level because I thought with this kind of move, AUD was at risk of being taken out. Okay, and this pair turning into a bearish pair. Okay. But what ended up happening was price resisted on the daily weekly time frame here. See? Mhm. We failed to break below. So this means that the weekly uh time frame is still bullish. Okay, that's what this means. And if the price is still bullish, what do? We still keep on looking for ways to what? Buy. But this time, I'll just loosen my belt a bit. Why? Because while I'm looking for my buys, price is at this OG level. This OG level, yeah. Okay. I think I can remove this black line. Uh, you know, you know why, you know why I drew it in the first place now. So that's a bit, uh, of no use now. Then what happens? Uh, Price is at this point. Uh, when price is at this point, I need price to go bullish. But I won't do anything because it's very close to what? Taking out my higher low. Okay. So this is a bit risky. It's a risky position to buy from. What I would like is if price can buy next week, if it wants to buy and the weekly candle closes at this level. Okay. Then I would be convinced that, oh, okay, price wants to buy up to this point. Then what next do we have? Uh, we look at the daily time frame. Uh, this is AUD USD. In the daily time frame. In the daily time frame also, price is bearish. That's the again contradiction part. Uh-huh. And since price has already made another lower low, this becomes hard to buy, okay? Because then we can only buy when price buys above this level, okay? And we can't buy at this point. If we want to buy at this point, we expect price to make a new higher, lower high and a new lower low, okay? This way. Then, but in the same week though, then we can have a shift. Then when we have this shift, once we have this shift, we can now consider, okay, when price will start going to our OG level where it's safer to buy, the day will be bullish. We'll just wait for price to break above this OG level. And then we can catch our buy. You see? But right now, as it's looking, you can see that price has to continue selling if we want the shift to happen below this level, not at this point. Okay. Because the only way we can have a shift is two ways. Either price sells more and make a new lower high and a lower low, then shift. Okay. This is the first way. Or price can start buying from this level and then break above this zone, then the daily will be bullish. But if you look at this level, quite alright. It's an OG level where price has had let's see. Let me see if this is valid. Um let's see. First one. I can only count one, two, three. Okay, it can be seen as an OG level. Okay. Nevertheless, this is the other way price can shift. Okay. So it's up to the market to decide. For me, I just update myself with whatever the market will throw at me. Okay. So in this case, uh, the price has two choices, either to do this or do that. So what can we do now? Uh, we can we can uh we can give this pair one more week. Yeah. Okay. So that we can know if price is really wanting to break below this level, or its intention is to buy above, or if the weekly wants to sell below. Okay. Uh, so that's why I'm just trying to give it one more week. If at all it wants to buy, we'll know from this week's close. And if at all it wants to sell, we'll know from this week's close. Okay. And the most important part is where price is now is the point where it has to decide what it will do next. Okay. Because it's either it will turn bearish or bullish. So such trades, you don't take them. Okay. Only short was when price was at this level. And they didn't give us that chance. So we still wait if at all
it prefers us buying. Then we can continue with the buys next week. So with that being said, GPUSD on pending, EuroCAD remains on pending, Euro CHF. This one can be on next week. So let's see these other three. So other two, we'll see how time will allow us. Okay. But we have three. We can spend 10 minutes on each and we can be done with all pairs. And then so when we meet at 10, we just decide the pairs we'll be trading next week. This week, sorry. Is it? And call it a day. You can start with USD JPY. This one. Let's see. Well, the fun thing of this pair is we've been known the direction all this time. All this time. From what time? From this position here. Here. Once price shifted at this level, I even told you that from this point we expect price to buy all the way up to this level. Okay. But what happened was price didn't give us an entry. And I don't know why it didn't give us an entry. Uh, uh, so what we need is price to come back here. Mm, then in this case, this is the daily time frame, right? Oh, that's set the weekly, sorry. The weekly time frame, it's now clean. Firstly, where I would have looked for buys was supposed to be this level. But price never broke above this level, you see. But still this was the point where I wanted to buy from. But this nothing happened. But then price decided to buy and close above this weekly point here, you see. This high since what? Since the day USD JPY opened, I think, yeah. Price has never been this high before. Okay. In the time I was born, 2004, price has never tested this high. Okay. Only once here, 2024. Okay. And it rejected. So price tested this high here. That's what we can say. But this now price has closed fully at this high, 161. So $1 is selling at 161 Japanese yen. Okay. Uh, is that correct? Just 160 Japanese. Yeah, 161. 160 Japanese. Yeah, so this $1. Hmm. Oh, I see. Their currency is kind of those uh currencies that have large word number of like 10,000, not you can find the economy is doing well, but you're seeing the 160 and you think it's bad. Yeah, because those was 5,000 not so can make sense. It makes sense. Yeah. Uh, but now that's where Japanese economy stands. Okay. Those they even have a 10,000 note. Uh, and most of the time price has just been trading around the 150, 149, 140, 150, 149 for the past 2 years. Yeah, but now it's at 160. And if you try to close out everything without the the drawings, you can find that uh this is the sensible position where you want to buy. Even if this price was inverted, you would want to buy sell at this level. See? So it makes sense in every way. Uh, you just open your mind to it. See? Then if you switch the daily time frame also, and you do this, you'd also find that what did price do? Uh, price made the lower low here, then shifted, right? The daily time frame became bullish. Then started making highs, high lows, high highs, high lows, high high, and then it made another high. So it's only right that price should come at this level. You see? Yeah. And I've not even added any drawings so that you can not be moved by the drawings, but by what's just appearing in the charts. Okay? And if I was to hide the time frames and told you this is the forward time frame I'm looking for an entry, okay, what differences? No, okay. You would say to me, if you're looking for an entry, if this is the 1 hour time frame, 1 minute time frame, Arthur, uh, uh, you say, Arthur, the only way you can buy is if price is at this point here, okay? And if price decides to break below the OG level, you just wait for price to break above again, you test, and then you can buy, right? So, without me even showing you the time frames, you can make a logical decision on yourself, okay? And if you can make a buy in this situation, if this is a 1 week time frame, and I tell you this is the 1 minute time frame I want to buy, what would you say to me? The same thing. Okay. Wait for price to come back at this level. And then uh this is the only OG level we have. We place our entry here after the entry, and our stop loss all the way below this injections here. Okay. Or if we're lucky, the retest and the engulfing ends up breaking above this high, the stop loss will just be below the engulfing candlestick. Okay. And then you catch that sale, right? Hmm. So that's how you maneuver this. So in this case, you now bring back the drawings. You see everything is now straightforward. Uh, you now know what's going on, and you now see the sense of why I do this, because this is what you are saying is where you would also buy from, right? Only that your stop would be here. Why? Because this is the weekly time frame, and that makes sense, right? Then what happens is we look at the 4 hour time frame now, since we already know it's in the daily time frame. But we can visit the daily time frame. Uh, we know this is where we have to buy from also. Okay. And as we're saying, if price fails to hold this level, we just simply wait for price to break above. That's what we are saying, right? So in this case, when price is at this level, you know what to do. Okay. If it doesn't immediately give us the holding that we look for here, we just wait for it what? Give us the other scenario, which is either the 2 or the 3, and then you adapt. Okay. Now if you go to the 4 hour time frame, this is where the findings at. Firstly, I spotted something interesting. I spotted the pattern. Right? I spotted this pattern. This pattern. Remember, this works very good in USD JPY, right? And I think I drew this. Oh, that was USD CHF. And price has broken below. So this is a chance that now price is willing to what? Price is willing to sell, right? Now, if you look at this, let me just delete this for now. Uh, price is making higher highs, higher lows, then makes this new higher low, and a new higher high. Price to play around, and price now goes bearish. You see? So when it does that, we now start waiting for price to test back to this level. Okay, which is fine. In the this is the what's this? The what's this? The 4 hour time frame. It's clear now. Because when price is at this level, it will determine how the daily will respond. One. Okay. Though I just used to make things easier for you by just saying, okay, let's just wait how the daily will react. Okay. Because I knew that under the daily time frame, the 4 hour is doing its best to bring about that daily holding we are always looking for. Okay. So when prices at this level, for me to buy, I need price to make a new lower high, lower low, and then shift, right? And that shift that will happen will leave a very interesting sign for me to come and what? Buy from, right? Then when we get that shift, there's this daily holding that goes on, you see, right? And then when that happens, I can now enter my buy and put my stop right below here. Okay. Take profit. See? See? Uh, so this is uh this is what happens. And then this is what happens. Uh we not just enter the buy. Okay. Uh and that's it for USD JPY. I think we can add this one. Yeah. We can put this one here for now. USD card. This is the triple one right here. Okay. Mm, weekly time frame. Uh time frame. We have this weekly order over here. Right. This one comes next. And this one, right? Okay. There's one, two, let's see, there's three, oh, three, four. Okay, that's all you need. So this is a point where price should give a retest. It decides to buy more. This one. Okay. The weekly time frame. Uh-huh. But again, there is one second point where price is also likely retest sooner or later is this point here. Okay. Why? Because this is the point that had the first this led to this high all-time high, this one here. Okay, after this retest, then price pushed up. So it's like this same price did this in short, and then price is up here. So when price is in this position, what do you expect to happen next? Hmm? We now just wait for price to come back here. So we buy more. You see? That's the old idea. Uh, there's one more thing that happens. Price goes at another weekly logic level, right? And remember, you can buy within this level. Uh, this level here. Okay. So this is a buying point. This is a buying point. There are more, but these are the first, second important one. Okay. You can focus on the others later when price is near them. Okay. Uh, so the weekly had a very nice close. Now, if we're saying this is where we can have a shortcut buying this high, uh, that's a risk risk we take. But you know, the good part is if we put that we buy at this level, if price really wants to buy at this point, it doesn't respect this level at all. At all, I can guarantee you. Okay. And in this is the most cases where you see the weekly time frame having a very sharp retest. Okay. Very sharp retest and price comes back here. And that can happen fast and easy. Okay. Uh, uh, the only reason why I'm giving this a shot is this is where we had the shift of the, if you see, this is where the shift happened from. Lower high, lower low, and we had the high, high, you see? Then when we had that high, high, we had the retest, and then price broke the high, high, you see? Then price had the weekly pullback of this point here. Not a retest though, but a weekly pullback. And then price continued buying. You see? Uh, let's see the daily time from now. This is the only reason that's why I'm trying to give this point a shot here. So it increases to this level now. It's because the weekly time frame had some sort of pullback here, and the daily had it, and price continued buying. Okay. So that's why I'm just giving this shot here. But the good part is if it's not willing, nothing will happen. Okay. So now this reduces, as we all know. This is the higher low, right? This is the higher high. So this means that we can only buy within this box. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is the only level we can catch a buy from. So if you look at this level, we also have price reacting from it multiple times. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough. Uh, so we wait for price to come back here, which it might this week. And when price is at this level, price itself will show me if it wants to buy. Okay, will show me if it really wants to buy by giving me a daily bullish of the candle. You see? Uh, and that will set all everything right for me that we can take this risk. Okay. But in this time, it might just come out at this level. Okay. Yeah. Unless if you could buy from this point. But when prices at this point, also remember it will be at risk of the daily going bearish. Okay. But still, what we have right now is this point here. This comes later. And once the daily on the Monday decides to close It's a bullish candle here. This trade is dead. Okay. Why? Because price will make a high. So even if it comes back here, the daily will be bearish. I have to wait for the daily shift. You see? Uh, so in this case, we wait for price to pull back here. Hopefully the Monday or Tuesday, price doesn't sell higher, buy higher, because then we're out of this trade. 4 time frame, everything is fine. Just as I was explaining, we take out this what? This higher low. Okay. That's what I'm saying. When price is at this level, it will to show itself freely to us what price intention uh at this point is. Uh then when price comes back here, price will be bearish in the 4 time frame, like I was saying to you. Wait for that shift. Then we have that holding. Okay. And if price doesn't want to sell or buy here, and this is my entry level, trust me, one, its retest might be a rejection. And if you don't sell, if you don't enter the trade, you find it even comes back and sell. Two, it might not fail to respect this level and ends up selling. Okay. Or three, it won't give the 4 hour perfect entry, then ends up selling. Okay. So don't really care about this level. Price itself will show if it wants to buy at this level. Okay. Because in the higher time frames, there is less manipulation. Okay. If a 4 hour time frame tests and a 4 hour time frame gives you a proper entry signal, the chances of you going wrong are slim. You only be taken out because of your tight stop loss and your wrong entry. That's all. Okay. Rarely will you be stopped out and price goes the wrong direction. Then you are just wrong about the whole move. But if you know the direction is bullish and you're at a bullish buying zone, and that's not where price wants to buy from, the 4 hour time frame will show you. Okay. And you won't take that buy, and you wait for another point where you can buy from. But if the direction is bearish and you want to buy, the 4 hour time frame won't save you. Okay. Because you're going against the trend, right? So that's why I like this for this strategy. Anyway, so wait for that to happen. Then uh, mm, uh, what we have now is GBP. For this one, it's simple. We've been going through it, and finally, we are now having our high. We've been always saying we need price to make a new high. So now, since we have our high, let me just do this. The weekly time frame has been bearish, by the way, on this one here. So this new week, I can now want the weekly time frame to then sell. Okay. And then once it sells, uh, it, it can shift the daily time frame and we can start looking for sales. Okay. Because the weekly is bearish. unless if price takes out this line, then my all buys will be what valid. So for now, that's what I wait for. So here, like I promised you. And so now, since we have we have made all we need in our line, uh, uh, okay, in this case, what do we do? Uh, so don't do all these. What you want to buy or what you want to sell. What you want to sell, what you want to buy, what you want to sell, what you want to buy, what you want to sell, what you want to buy, what you want to sell. Okay? This one also, we're saying you want to buy, the price comes back here. Okay. For this one also, want to see some price action. This one we want to sell, the price to break below. This one want to sell, this one want to sell, but wait. This one we need the daily to shift. This one, daily to indicate. This one, daily to indicate. This one, the daily to indicate. Okay. Uh, so next time we meet, we'll pick what will remain in this week and what will go the next week. Thank you guys for watching. Have a lovely last afternoon. No, no, it's good evening. Think the afternoon is over. So good evening, guys. So just a very short video. Because you have to pick what to be looking at tomorrow. Can keep USD, ADUSD, NZD card, your USD, STCHF. This one next week. This one can remain. This one just speculated. Look at this pair something. I think even let's see how they in this one for next week. We just have there were 5 actually. Okay, then that's fine. Yeah. The rest we just speculate them, okay?
So we have AUD CAD, USD, USD CHF, NZD CAD, USD JPY. Okay. Yeah. This one I've just put it to make balance of at least we have a JPY pair. Okay. But I really, let's see. Keep this for next week. I think for this week I only have 4. Okay. And the rest just waiting. Okay. So that's it for now. Have a good night and let's see how the market opens.